But unfortunately, my rear door of my generator, my Genset, has taken a few hits over the years. Hello. And it's falling apart because this part broke. So I got to undo it. I got to undo the screw up here and pull the door off and do some work on it to try to put it back together again. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've been, doing stuff to kind of mask the sound of the generator. So let's go take a look at what I've been doing to the back access panel. All right, what we've got here is this is the back access panel. I'm not quite done with it yet because I'm thinking of doing some other things. What precipitated this is the door itself broke. The bracket broke here in the corner. So every time you open the door, the thing would just fall apart and this little screen would fall out of it. And you can see here there's a little hint of what's to come. And so what I've done here is I'll lift this up. There's a little ding there I gotta fix. But you can see the screen, this bracket up here broke. And the way they have it, there's no way I can get a part for that and replace it. It's all riveted. It was all riveted in place, whatever. But over almost 40 years, it held up pretty well. So what I did was reinforce it. Going to reinforce this side a bit later, but I wanted to do some modifications so that from the outside, you couldn't see really much different on the panel, and it wouldn't affect the operation of the panel, access, locking, all that good stuff. So what I've done here is I did something similar before, but it never stayed. Is I bought basically a floor mat, one of those welcome mats that you can rub your shoes off on before you go in the house, from like Lowe's for like $15, and it's a heavy gauge rubber mat. And I took some construction adhesive and glued this section to the lower part of the door. So if you're looking at it, gotta watch it for all my little screws and everything. So I'm gonna do this here, flip it around, and then I want to pop out all my screening here, but I grabbed it the wrong way. Anyway, so what I've done here is I've glued the lower panel so it doesn't get in the way of the locks, and I've got to oil those up a little bit. And it's just trying to provide some massing behind the door in order to alleviate some of the noise. I've installed, well, I haven't really installed, I slipped it into the channel. You can see where those little aluminum brackets are. Probably could paint those black, but for right now I'm just going to leave it as it is. This is just a quick retrofit project to try to alleviate some of the noise from the generator. And so I've got it in place. Obviously I don't have it locked down, but I wanted to see if it would fit, and it does fit. It goes back on, and you can see here just somewhat unobtrusive, you can't really tell. But I'm going to start up the generator and see if it's a little quieter than what it was. So stay tuned. Hold on. So I've got myself my old, you see this? Radio Shack. It might be backwards depending on what's going on. This is my Radio Shack sound level meter. And we're going to check out how loud the generator is now based on the decibel range. I've got this here. About 105 decibels. Not too bad. It's like yelling. Whoa! That's what I got there. Let's drop the panel. And I put a couple of vinyl panel things was so much airflow under the bottom, and I ran it for an hour, didn't do anything. So I think I might do this along with that baffle in the back. But in any case, let's hear what it says. It's a low. So I need to run it. Let's see here. So it's 92 out here. This is about 3 feet away from the generator. Obviously, if I come here, it's gonna go, you know, louder. But we'll come back. No, it says it's low. So you're getting about 89. 85 is like conversational, like loud, like people talking. So I'm gonna do this, come out here. 84, 85. You can see where I'm at. I'm probably about 14 feet, 15 feet away from the rig. And we're gonna walk around. And you can see it goes up because of the tailpipe. You know, I don't blame anybody for that. But the minute you step out from that, it drops down quite a bit. So you know, if you can hear me talking here, and quite frankly, it's fairly low sound level. So yeah, glad I picked this up before Radio Shack closed down and it still works. But yeah, that's what we got going on.